All right. Hello, hello. Monday, October 6th. It's 10:45 a.m. What a joy it is to be alive on this earth. What a joy it is to be surrounded by wonderful trees and plants, hummingbirds, regular birds, birds of all types, even the insects that often plague me, the smell of copal, being able to have a bath and feel fresh, and also knowing that I have something to look forward to in terms of a trip, in terms of seeing family. And the word satsang really comes up today. A satsang of community, of people around us, the butterflies, the plants, the trees, a beautiful paleo plant, a beautiful citronella and snake plant, and being near people that are filled with joy because they're happy with how they are and what they're doing. It's not always easy. We aren't always having beautiful days. Life can really hit us hard, but also teach us. I couldn't help but notice behind me over there's a shadow of a plant, and that's also very beautiful. A gift I have right now to be alive. A gift I have that abundance and wealth continues to build for me, even when I'm not specifically working or thinking about it. I guess that's the power of investing. And so each day, even if there's a red day, even if there's green days, I receive, I'm grateful for that wealth and abundance and investment and money that comes in and out. So, continuing along this delightful practice that I'm working on and building, and each time remembering to say it just as if it were new. But this is the beginning of a new day. I have been given this day to use as I will in what I do with my day, and what I do today is important because I'm exchanging a new day of my life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, leaving in its place whatever I have traded for. I will pledge to myself that it shall be for gain, good, and success, in order that I shall not regret the price I paid for this day. My thinking and my attitudes, they're calm and they're cheerful. I act and I feel friendly towards other people. I am tolerant of other people, their shortcomings and mistakes, and I view their actions with the most favorable understanding possible. I act as though attainment of my goals is sure to happen. I am the kind of individual I aspire to be, and everything I do and the way I feel expresses this individuality. I will not allow my judgment or attitude to be affected by negativism or pessimism. I try to smile as often as possible, at least several times a day. And that includes a belly laugh. That includes my cheeks hurting because I'm smiling so much and I'm just filled with joy. And I respond in a calm and intelligent manner without alarm, no matter what the situation. If I cannot control a situation, I try always to react in a positive manner, even to negative facts. I know that if I apply myself to forming habits to enable me to act in the above manner, it will have a positive influence on my self-image in a most constructive way. By making these actions a part of my life, I will notice a definite growth in my self-confidence. Let's keep going today. This sounds fun. What do your hands reveal? There are no two people alike, no two faces, no two hands, no two fingerprints. Yet hands, like the face, reveal our emotions within. I don't mean that one can tell the character of people by reading their palms. At best, this is pseudoscience, as inaccurate as telling the character of people by the bumps on their head or the size of their nose, their chin, and ears. What I do mean is that our hands can be the extension of our emotions, representing without what is going on to within. A closed fist can indicate stress, as an open hand reveals relaxation. Fingers also represent a language to the deaf mute, to the men at work in the stock exchange, and to engineers signaling to each other as the steel framework of a skyscraper slowly rises in the air. Fingers also represent a symbol. The winner in a civic election will raise his right hand and separate the index and middle fingers to form a V for victory. I remember when I was operating on patients in a hospital in Panama many years ago, I saw a boy of 8 in the clinic who held his right hand in his pocket, ashamed of his condition. The index and middle fingers had been joined since birth, a not too uncommon condition. He watched some children who poked fun at him playing baseball, and he envied their great fortune. And when I asked him why he wanted his fingers corrected, he answered that he wanted to play baseball. It was his way of saying he wanted to be a part of youth, not alone. A week after the operation, before leaving for Costa Rica for another clinic, I removed the final bandages on the boy's hand, and he looked at his fingers. I said, "Separate them." At first he was afraid, and then slowly he did separate them into a V, something he could never do before, and said, "V for victory." And this brings me to my point. Fingers and hands can be of different sizes and shapes, but they all reveal the successful or unsuccessful part of our nature. Does our hand reveal the clenched fist of anger or the open hand of good will? The clenched hand of tension or the opened hand of relaxation? Does it reveal fear, resentment, emptiness, or does it reveal love, self-respect, self-confidence? Let's keep our hand open as a symbol of friendship, offering to others the best that is in us. Let us, every day for a moment, separate our fingers to make a V as a symbol of daily victory over failures. Remember the words of Montaigne. Montaigne, man is capable of all things. Here we are. And so today, remember, man is capable of all things. Raise that V for victory. And make it happen. Trust, belief, love, impact, show up every dang day. Yo soy Felipe y seamos